Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Before starting, subscribe and like the videos, it really helps a lot. The content from this video are taken from the web novel and manga series of Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation. Now please enjoy the video.
Part 4. In this world, it might be that the sunrise and sunset are affected by the seasons. It was evening at the time when I first entered, but on the way back to the dorms, it's night now. A characteristic of the north, now that the snow has completely vanished, is that only the reddish-brown ground remained. While walking along the stone-laden path embedded in this ground, I happened to hear a voice. "Oi, wait! Don't think you can use your chance." From behind the school building appeared a fallen youth. Chasing them were 6 men. The youth had been gaining distance to chant. At first he had tried to use a large magic but were stopped by the men, but even when he used elementary magic it made no difference due to the numbers. The youth was cornered, beaten, and thrown about. The 6 of them were attacking the youth, who was like a turtle, unable to move, just bearing with it. It was bullying. It was the scene of bullying. It was something that hurt to see. Unconsciously, I raised my voice. "Oi, oi, you guys. Don't bully people, turtles, who can't escape." When I unconsciously ran up while saying that, the 6 of them simultaneously turned towards me with a glare. Because they were also a little taller than me, it felt daunting. "The hell you say?" However, one of them noticed. "Oh, oi, Quagmire, Rudeus. The one who confined Rinia and Pursena in his room and trained them." "That Rudeus. I didn't train them. Nah, that's just a story, right? Pursena called him boss and wagged her tail at him, but she'll basically wag her tail at anyone who gives her food. But those 2 really listened to what he said, Ah, I saw them with scribbles all over their faces in class, What was it again? I'm Rudeus-sama's sex slave, was it? Nah, I didn't really see it, but after he beat them in a duel, he kidnapped them as slaves. Seriously. Not just that, but someone from the Dorudia clan, Doesn't he think about consequences?" The men were just talking without even taking a glance at me. Finally, they nodded with a gulp, and with a shudder turned to look at me. After exchanging looks, they nod together. They then lower their gazes to the fallen youth. "Oi, we'll let you off for today. For today. I'm sensitive to words like that." "Bye, for today, you mean that you'll do the same thing another day? 6 of you bullying a single person." When I said this harshly, the 6 of them openly showed on their faces that this had become troublesome. Tisk. "Hey, Rudeus-san. This is none of your business, right? These guys are always the same. None of your business. None of your business." I was well aware that it was none of my business when I stuck my nose in, I don't know the circumstances, but 6 versus 1 is unfair, The 6 of them exchange glances, and then shake their heads. "Don't have a discussion using your eyes. We get it. We'll stop it. But it's not like that guy is innocent." One of the men said that, and went back behind the school. The other 5 accompanied him. The area behind the school building might be their hangout. Phew. I sighed. As expected, I get pretty nervous when faced with so many imposing guys. I've mentally simulated battles with multiple opponents, but even so, this is a matter of the heart. I wouldn't be afraid in a 1 versus 1 fight though. "Hey, are you alright?" I approached the youth who was getting up. While dusting off his clothes, he chanted healing in a quiet voice. It's to be expected of a magic university, but for even bullying victims to be able to use healing magic is. While I was thinking that, the youth turned his head. It was Cliff. Frankly speaking, I don't have any good memories of Cliff. Each time we meet he flares up, and this time he'll probably just say, "You had no business saving me." I thought. "You had no business." Cliff stopped speaking halfway. He then made an expression like he was sullenly thinking. He then let out a sigh. "No, you saved me. Thanks. You're welcome." Bowing once, Cliff quickly walked away. I was shocked to see that. I certainly did save him. But for him to suddenly change his attitude like this. It's enough to make me wonder if he's scheming something. No, it might be best for me to obediently accept this. Though Cliff has been really snapping at me up until now, I've never snapped back. Cliff might have finally recognized that I'm not an enemy. To begin with, I don't even know why I was hated so much. Well, whatever. I returned to the dorm. Part 5. The next day. When I had just finished lunch, Cliff called out to me. Then, I was summoned behind the school building after school. Cliff was angry. I didn't know what he was angry about, but he was making a difficult expression. He might want to fight, or so I vaguely thought. I'd already activated my demon eye. Whilst paying attention to my surroundings, I gathered mana to my right hand. To pay back my kindness with evil, turtles sure are cruel these days. Or so I was thinking. Alright, here seems fine. Making sure no one was nearby, Cliff turned around. His face was bright red. I immediately understood. This wasn't a duel. He hadn't called me here for such a reason. On the contrary, it's a confession. That's basically how things are in a situation like this. Oh man. No matter how many times I've failed with women, I don't recall ever becoming a pants wrestler. Phew, it's tough being popular. Just kidding. The truth is, I've decided on what to say. I'll answer him with dignity. Let's just start out as friends first. Then after that, once we get to know each other better, we'll still stay as just friends. There's someone I like. With shyness written all over his face, the completely blushing Cliff cast his eyes down. Am I going to reject this? My stomach hurts. I think about how it would be were this a girl. Though my sword is a holy sword, I don't have that sheath either. But Cliff raised his head and pointed to a certain place. It's her. His finger is pointed to the school building. Some distance away, a person can be seen through the window. Even from here I can see their swaying, long, blonde hair. Beholding the scenery of the school dyed in the color of the evening, with a languid expression she looks out the window. Today, I saw you talking to her. Is she an acquaintance? Could you introduce me? The person who had appeared in the school building, that was a person I knew well. And oft talked about problem child. A devilish woman who would eat up her classmates like a succubus. It was Elinalise Dragon Road.
That's it guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want more and don't forget to like the videos.